Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well. My name is Jake, and this is the first video on my new channel, so welcome. For my first video, I wanted to kind of take a few minutes, 5 minutes specifically, to talk about 35mm film photography and everything that you need to know to get started with 35mm film photography. So with that being said, today's video isn't actually going to be about the basics of photography. It's literally going to be based on 3 major topics. First one being choosing a camera, second one being choosing a film stock, the third one being actually going out and shooting. So with that being said, I've got my phone timer set up here, and I'm going to go ahead and start it in 3, 2, 1. Major point number 1, you need a camera. You need a 35mm film camera. Facebook Marketplace is a great place to look for one, or your local thrift store. Those are both awesome places to look for cameras. When you go to pick out the camera that you want, I would recommend that you go with one that isn't one of the popular ones. The reason being is that film is actually coming back into the mainstream, and if you buy one of the popular cameras that everyone recommends, the prices of those cameras are going to be a lot higher than what they're actually worth and what the camera can actually do. That being said, I would totally recommend you getting a camera like this Nikon F2 that I have. I picked this sucker up off of Facebook Marketplace for $90, and it came with this 50mm 1.4 lens. Everything works on it perfectly. Everyone has heard of the Canon AE1 program. The Pentax came with 1000, the Minolta X700, but for the same price or cheaper, like literally get something like this. Major point number 2, you're gonna need to choose a film stock, and the best way to choose a film stock is to look at Instagram for film stock names. So you've got Ektar 100, Kodak Gold 200, Portra 400, Portra 800. Any of the major names in Kodak's lineup of film you can find really easily on Instagram's hashtags. Speaking of Instagram, if you're not following me, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, please. It would really help me out. I appreciate it. But for the film stock that I recommend, I say you get Kodak Gold 200. The reason being is it is a very easy film stock to shoot. It's very forgiving, and you'll always love the results of Kodak Gold 200 that you get back. I used Kodak Gold 200 for my entire Palmetto Island zine project, and one of the photos that I shot for that zine was a finalist in the 2021 Unsplash Awards. So Kodak Gold 200, don't sleep on it. Alright, major point number 3, you are going to actually shoot the film. First part of that is you're going to load the film into the camera. It's very easy. The first step to loading your film is you're going to open the back door of the film camera. This is typically done on most cameras by pulling up on the rewind lever. On mine, it's a little bit different. I open it from the bottom, but every camera is different. Pop the film in, pull the film across the back of the camera, load the feeder part of the 35mm film into the spool, wind the advance lever, fire the shutter, close the back door, and your film is loaded. Then you will advance the film until the shutter counter reaches 0. After you've loaded your film, you're going to set the ASA or ISO number on your camera to the same number that is behind the name of the film stock. For example, Portra 400, you will shoot at 400 just to start with. Once you've got your film loaded and your ISO ASA number set, you are gonna go shooting. Congratulations. But once you get out and go shooting, you're gonna meter first for your photos. And what I always do for metering is I look for the midtones in an image, and then I set my settings, either shutter speed or aperture, to make the little needle in your viewfinder go right in between the minus and the plus. Keep in mind, it is always better to have the needle a little bit more towards the plus because film loves light. All that the plus and the minus means in that little light meter is that it will tell you if you are overexposing an image or underexposing an image. So the plus means overexposing and the minus means underexposing. So now you've reached the end of your roll. It may be very tempting to ask the film gods for one more frame out of your 36 or 24 exposure roll of 35mm film, but just don't do it. It's okay. There's plenty more film to go around, you know? What you're gonna do is you're gonna rewind the film and then unload it. After you've unloaded your film, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it to a film lab, a proper lab. Please don't take it to a CVS or a Walmart. I don't even know if Walmart develops anymore, but please, for your sake, take it to a proper lab. It's totally worth the extra couple dollars over a CVS, and you get to keep your negatives. I made it. Man, that makes me happy. I can't believe I actually made it. Everything you need to know about film photography in 5 minutes. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already hit that like button, go ahead and do that because I've been told it's super helpful for YouTubers. Also, it's super helpful if you subscribe, apparently. So go ahead and subscribe, like the video, follow me on Instagram if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what cameras you end up actually buying. If you are looking to get into film photography, let me know what your favorite film stock is. And thank you guys so much for watching. Seriously, I'll see you guys later. Ciao.